What's up, guys? So this is my favorite deck. I'm going to take you through exactly how to play this deck, though. I think a lot of people have seen it, but there's so many nuances that you need to understand. There's rules. There's ways to play this deck to just basically optimize it the best way. Because I promise you, you're playing it incorrectly. We're playing it with 3 babies. Why? Because we want to be starting off our babies as often as we can. And of course, to charge up our type null, we run 2 leaves so that in a chance that we start off with a null and we get a baby, or we start off with a Darkrai and we get a baby, like leaves come in clutch. I cannot tell you. But the core strategy around this deck, right? The core strategy is to always have 2 energies on your type null so that you can ping with Darkrai, use a supporter card, and hit for 120 damage with Sillvally. That's how this deck operates. That being said, let's jump into some games, and I will hopefully get to demonstrate. I have some games recorded. I might just upload those because they definitely show some of the examples on how to use the cards, when to use them, and how to set up your board. That's the most important thing about this deck. You just set up your board and you can win. This deck is aggressive. You want to just go fast, but it is about, like, you can't just like go in with type null, you know, and then evolve. Like, it's better to have 2 energies on the null, evolve into Sillvally, and be able to have a Darkrai. That's like the ultimate win condition. Anyways, enough yapping. Shh. Let's jump into some games. Let's go, Master Ball. Let's go. All right, so this time of the day, we're playing against a lot of electric decks. We're seeing some Sillvallies. This deck does really well against other Sillvally decks. Why? Because of the ping from Darkrai. It's able to do 120 damage. Sillvally has 110 HP. So looks like we're against an electric deck. Going first is not a problem as long as we get a baby. And we've got a pretty... I mean, guys, as far as lineups go, this is as good as it gets. So we can we're going first. So there's no reason to reveal our hand. We're just going to drop our baby and see what they're working with. Yikes. Okay, so they've got an Oricorio. It gets bad when... It's weird that they got Magby, so they're running a Sillvally deck. I'm going to drop my cards now, and of course we can charge. We've got the Gladion, we've got the Sillvally, we've got a KO next turn. You don't understand how many like turn 2 wins you just get, like, because of this exact board setup. This is like almost a free game. So the way that they can win is by charging a type null, making it a Sillvally, and having Giovanni in their hand. No, they would need... Hold on. Now things have changed. Things have changed. I can potentially charge up 2 type nulls. And I'm going to do that. I made a mistake. So I wanted to ping to reduce their Magby, but I realize now that was a mistake because they can just retreat into the other baby for free and they don't have to risk the Magby. Whereas, but again, like, what the rest of the strategy does not change. We're going to put our energy not on the other type null, but the one that already has energy on it. When you lose a baby, right, because you're losing a point, you're allowed to lose another Sillvally, and you're allowed to... The best way to follow up losing the baby, the Sillvally, is to have the Darkrai. Yeah, I'm very worried that they have the... So what we can do here is we can place an energy now on Null. So now, damn, actually, if they put in Sillvally with a Giovanni, okay, we're not in too much trouble. We're in a bit of trouble now. They only have 2 cards in their hand, so I'm just thinking they can't have. So what I can do here is play this. I think we just win now. And we can drop that. Next turn we hit for a 120 damage. If they put an EX down, they're cooked. But do you see how we are setting up? We're not setting up a Darkrai. We're not. Like, we're playing around the Sillvally that could have a Giovanni. But we've got a perfect board state now. I did make a mistake in placing that energy on the Darkrai and not choosing to charge up the other Sillvally, but it doesn't matter. I think like we just basically outdrawn them. Like our board state this is like we've got the nuts. Okay, so they want to play it through, which is interesting. Maybe they think this last card is not a supporter, but it is. So the way I do 120 damage is I just ping. I show them supporter. So Sillvally's attack goes from 50 to 100. Doesn't need to be a Giovanni or anything. Like I just ping here. If it was an EX, I'd be able to hit for 140. We could have just shown them the red, but I wanted to just demonstrate the ping supporter knockout of Sillvally at a full HP. Right, there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like that's the best. Like that game kind of played itself, but again, like the number one important thing is to have 2 energies on your Sillvally before you go in. Like before you go in. That's the number one rule I can just like stress to you guys. Also the prize mapping. So if we lose a baby, we can lose a Sillvally, but we'll only have 1 prize left. So the typical route is lose a baby, lose a Sillvally, and then go in with Darkrai. I'm going to leave some other games in here. There will be some commentary in it, but I'm just going to fast forward so you guys and you can just watch them. All right guys, have a good one. Bye. Okay, going second against Darkness. We got both Gladions, pretty good. I mean, as far as the Sillvally deck goes, it's pretty good. A lot of Guzzlords on the ladder. It does well against Espeons, which there aren't a lot of. There's a lot of Guzzlords. Makes me think I should be playing Buzzwole instead. The Celesteal is a problem. I'm wondering if I should leave and then ramp. Then I can start hitting for 120. Yeah, I'm going to do that. The reason why I want to do this is because I'm going to be able to one-hit KO the Celesteela. And then they won't have any way to really pivot around. They'll have to commit to putting energy on the Guzzlord, and the Guzzlord's not very good at tanking 120 damage. Okay, now we just have to pray that this is the 66% chance. We've got 2 Sillvallies. Sillvally, yes, baby! Okay, this is where this deck kind of comes online. We drop this in case it's Sabrina. We really don't want this to get full energy. He loses the Celesteela now, also because I charged, like I'm doing 120 damage. If he loose means, okay, he couldn't loose mean. even if I pull another Null from this, I still have to ping to be able to take this out. So I'm using this. I'll place them down if I do in fact get them, although I didn't this time. Perspective. I have 2 points left. Hello, what's going on? I have 2 points left, so I have to commit to Sillvally and Darkrai as being my... I won't have time to build up another one. Now, if I can find a Sabrina, I can trap him. I really don't want to lose energy on the Sillvally, because I'm going to be able to hit 440 next turn. So don't play anything silly like a wall. Oh my nose. Okay, so he literally cannot... If he... Just no hits. Tails, please. Yes, okay, we should win. We can just show him the red. If this is a Null... I'm wondering... Okay, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I didn't have to overthink that. We could have just attacked. But that was really important in showing, number one, the demonstration of Leaf and why it's important to load up your Nulls with 2 energy so you can ping with Darkrai. You don't want to put 1 energy and then 1 energy on Darkrai. You need to have the 2 energies so Sillvally has got, he's ready, he's locked and loaded. So then you can start charging the Darkrai. Cool game. You're just gonna farm Guzzlords. Honestly, if you can get any sort of board setup, you're in good shape against that deck. Oh, yikes. So this is really bad. We need a baby so we can leaf into it. So we need a Pokeball. We've got 5 cards in our deck that are really good. So we got Pokeballs, 2 Pokeballs, and 3 babies. Hopefully we can get one of those. Okay, so they're running the same deck. And we don't get anything. The advantage of them now having going second is that, number one, we can't ramp out. So if they're smart, they put the energy on the type Null. It just gives them Sillvally. Okay, no, they don't have Sillvally. Okay, looks like they're going super aggressive. If I can... Yeah, okay. So if I can find Darkrai, we're in business. So I do not want to evolve here because Magby can only energize a basic Pokemon. So I lose to Sabrina, I lose to... If I can find a Darkrai, I'll be able to hit this Darkrai for 140 damage. If I find Darkrai. And he doesn't KO me now. But now I'm also in lethal range. Oh, that's really bad. Hoping he doesn't get heads. Okay. That's not bad. Another type Null would be okay. Okay, what did we get here? Alright, let me just think. Okay, let's take the point. We have to use a supporter. We really want Darkrai. If we can find Darkrai, we're in a very, very good position. Because he promotes Darkrai now. Yeah, he has to. He KOs. He places the energy down, he KOs. Oh no, there goes my red. Oh no, we needed that. We really needed that. Because, yeah, we needed that and Darkrai. But we were halfway there. Flip. Running Silver in the deck. I'm not too sure if I like Silver. Because the thing is, Silver is quite a good preventative card. And there's not many... Oh, this could be a Darkrai. Darkrai? We want the damage on the Darkrai, because he's the main threat. We can win this game with Osiris. If he doesn't retreat here. Okay, interesting. So he's taking the point here. So we're gonna win next turn. We will just win next turn if we pick up a supporter. He has to retreat. So now I imagine he retreats, but then what does he retreat into? There's so many cards in our deck that just win us the game now. Any supporter wins us the game. Now he also, I've got Sabrina, so even if he does retreat, I can, okay, so I win the game if I pick up a supporter. There we go. We got so many in our deck, so. There's a Darkrai, there's our red. Boom. Nice little pivoting around. Beat the mirror match. When they were going second, they should not have lost that game. Honestly. Alright, good game too. Alright, we're on a 5-game win streak. I thought I'd just keep the video going. This is pretty good. Playing against Darkness, it could be Guzzlord, Darktina, it could be a mirror match. We are going second. I don't want to place my Darkrai down because if I do get Cyrus, my Darkrai is stuck and I do not have Leaf in my hand. So the reason why... Oh, damn it. Now I'm just trying to think of what I need to play first here. So we've got two babies, so it's a 50% chance, and it's a 50% chance with Gladion, 50% chance with the Pokeball. So I'm going to Pokeball first because I would love the Gladion to get a Sillvally. Yes! Okay, so now we have a 66% chance that this Gladion gives us a Sillvally. Again, we're going second. We could attack, but we're not going to. We want to set up our board state. And we really hope that that's a Sillvally. Okay. They get a KO. That's really good for us because it just means that they don't have Guzzlord. Guzzlord is a problem when it's got 4 energies. Saratako. Alright, 66% chance. Let's go, please. Please, please, please. Sillvally. That's it. Okay. We're in a great position to win this game now. We've got nothing that can attack us here. So we do 20, 20, so it's 40 minus... So we'll have 70 next turn. We take this out. And then next turn we can win with the... We don't need a supporter to take this out. We just ping and then hit for 50, which is 70 damage. And then next turn we can Sabrina. But what I'm thinking is maybe Sabrinaing now, so it takes the ability to pivot out of their game. Oh, that's kind of bad. But it doesn't matter. I'm just thinking if it's better to Sabrina now. It is better to Sabrina now. So I can hit this and take out this. So there's no ways it can pivot. And then next turn I'm able to KO with Darkrai. Yeah, it's not looking good for them. They put one card in their hand. I just want to see the concede so we can get my 6 win streaks. Yes! Massive. There were some key decisions there with like having to play a Pokeball, but we took the estimated odds. We knew what is in our deck. We had 2 baby Pokemon, and because we had a Sillvally, yeah, we could basically what that's called is implied odds. Alright, we're in the 2,700. So we were 500, so let's see how much that pushed us up. By 12 positions. Okay, so top 1,000 is sweaty. It's sweaty. If I get one more, I rate that goes. I'll probably be top 400. But yeah, man, fun game. Bit of a gamble in the beginning because we had to Pokeball and then really hope that we got a Sillvally, but we did, and yeah, stoked with the way that game turned out. Now I'm only like ranked 500. But when you get to like rank 200, 250, around there, you start playing the same players. Okay, so we're against fighting, which is interesting. We are getting second, so we are going to like dump a little bit. I don't want to put down this other Magby. Even if we do get Sabrina, we're still going to be able to attack with our type Null bits. Alright, so they're doing the old school. That's really bizarre. Like, who plays this deck? So their win condition is pretty much Rampardos. Like, they have to get Rampardos online. We have ways of dealing with Rampardos also. So this might sound a little bit counterproductive, but we need to actually stall out the game a little bit enough that we have a Darkrai that can revenge KO a... See, I don't like this. This is bad that they don't play a Pokeball or anything along those sorts. So we're going to Pokeball here first because we want to research into supporter cards, potentially a Gladion or a Sillvally. Okay, that's not good. Okay, we got every card but the cards that we needed. We might have to change our plans up a little bit here because I'm just worried. Here's the thing, I would normally charge a Darkrai because next turn we can actually hit 400 damage with Darkrai if I place this energy on him. So my thinking is that I'm actually going to put down another Magby, that they have Rampardos, and we can use these babies as cannon fodder. So what I'm going to do is a bit of an unorthodox line, but I'm going to place my energy placement here for 20 damage. And I'm going to leave an energy on Null, so that next turn, if I do get a Sillvally, I can KO a 90 HP Sillvally because I've pinged him. He's going to have 90 HP. Oh, he's going to swing. I think he's smart. I think he is, what he's doing now is he wants my Null to come in. And then he's going to evolve and then So we're going to move this in here because it just doesn't take any damage. Can I not just get a Gladion, please? What's going on? So the reason why Sabrina here, it just forces him to either evolve or take away his skull fossil. And we can Toasty Toss again. And this time we can just place the energy. You know what? I don't regret attacking because he still has to evolve this. And I don't want my Null to get a revenge carry because I think he's got Sillvally. Okay. He's got a whole bunch of cards in his hand. This is dangerous for us. Here's all Sillvallies. I'm very worried. Okay. That's very strange that he's playing Pichu and all of this. Okay. So he's evolving that one. That's fine. Because remember, we've loaded up here. We've got 100 damage. Interesting. Do you have red in your hand? Does he have red? Okay, so he's got 1 prize point. So that means I can do this. It brings this other one in here. I can place my energy here. Him landing tails there was so big for us. Because now he has to revenge KO this with Rampardos. And we've got 100 damage waiting for him. So next turn when he brings in Rampardos, okay, I don't need to use a supporter. I can just take the point here if he doesn't retreat. If he doesn't have a Null here, he's going to be in trouble. Okay, so he's moving in. Okay. So the reason I'm going to move Magby in here is because I want to see what supporter I have. If I do pick up a supporter, remember Magby retreats for free, so I can move him into the active. Okay, I didn't pick up any of that. We can do that. I'm going to evolve just in case like something weird happens. I just don't trust. But it looks like we've got a win here. That was again another cool way of just kind of setting up the board. That's what you want to do with this deck. You want to set up your board. You want to use your babies to ramp your basics when you can. I was playing around them, potentially having Rampardos from the beginning. What are you doing? Please don't tell me you've got a type Null. If they have a type Null, that would be the craziest game ever. If they did that, I would have been like, dude, you are the best player in Pokemon Pocket. Damn, dude, that would have been one of the goated plays. You know what? I'm gonna send him a thanks. Yeah, GG. I hope you guys learned something from that. Fun game. This is, yeah, it's like my favorite deck right now, by far.